Good evening to you all, and now for something completely different, as John Cleese would have said. The Scania Streamline 143 from Italeri in scale 1 to 24, number 726. This model came out in 1993, and according to Scania, it's with new parts. It's not a completely new mold, since it's a refined model from the original Scania 143 top line that came out in 1990. And if we take a look at the box art, it's a picture taken at Scania, showing the Scania 143 Streamline, and in the background you can see the first truck that Scania, or Vabis rather, made 100 years earlier than the Scania 143. And if we take a look at the side of the box, we see that you have information in various languages, such as English, German, France, Italian, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish and Finnish. On this side you have the picture on the side of the box, and you have the information in Portuguese and Japanese, and it says that you have the colors for model masters that are recommended for this model. It's made in Italy by Italeri, and it's not for modelers under the age of 10. And if we take a look at the box again and open the box, we find the instruction sheet. Get to that in a moment. We have clear parts, and they are, for its age, they are quite nice, I would say. We have a decal sheet that's been a bit torn and worn, and you have the classic Streamline striping with the pink colors against the blue at the cab. We also have various of registration plates. You have decals for the mirrors. You have the Scania sign on the roof. You have the dashboard. And that's correct, that it's bent like that. You have the special feature, the gold. It's supposed to be a golden mark, marking the 100-year anniversary of Scania, but it's in yellow, the same yellow as the license plates from the Netherlands, and I suppose they couldn't make it gold at the time. You have, but you also have the Saab. Let's see if I can get this. The Saab Scania marking here as well. Quite nice decal sheet, I would say. Moving on, we have the interior with the seats. You have the beds, the inner lining looks like this, and you have here we have the 14-liter V8 500 horsepower engine, and alongside with the steering wheel and the fifth wheel as well. It's nice looking parts, I would say. And here we come to the exterior of the truck. You have the back the fenders for the back wheels, alongside some other parts. Here we have the new parts according to ScaleMates. You have the new front, you have the new side skirts, and the new front bumper comparing to the original Scania 143, but the door sides looks the same. You have the top line cab, as long as the back wall. Nice. You have the spoiler here and the sun cover as well. And you have the dashboard in blue. That's a bit interesting. See, here we have the fuel tank. You have the springs. The back springs are air compressed. You have the air system as well as the axles here, I say. And we have the rims, quite nice, with holes for the and everything. And here we have something that looks a bit peculiar, but if you turn it around, you see that's the tires that need to be glued together. There are no rubber wheels in this kit. And if we look at the instruction sheets, we see that the front page is an information site about the Scania 143, and that it says it's a new flagship for Scania, and it's designed to cut the air drag by refining aerodynamics. Compared to previous models, it cuts the drag factor by 12 to 15% and the fuel consumption by 4 to 5%. And it has reached a cult status according to Scania's own website. And it might be true today. And it has a 500 horsepower 14-liter V8 and a 14-speed gearbox. The 500 horsepower were one among the most powerful engines on the market at its time, I could say. And if we look inside the instruction sheet, we find a black and white instruction sheet. I mean, it was made in the 90s, so it's, here we have all the sheets if you unfold it, and if you get the Italeri number 962 hobby toolkit, they show you how to use it here as well. And that brings us to the first steps, where you put the chassis together alongside the springs, front springs, and the back suspension. And if we move them on, we see that you mount the fenders as long as the air packages. And here we have the engine and step 4 and 5, and the engine is impressive on its own. It could make a model on its own as well if you want to. Moving on, we unfold the sheets again, and then we mount the engine on the chassis, and the tires goes together. Here we have the interior with the dashboard and the beds, and then you mount the doors and the back wall, the diesel tank, and then you have the new parts, so to speak, for that are special for the Streamline, the aerodynamic packages on the side of the truck. alongside the front grille. And finally we put on decals and the spoiler on the dash, on the top line roof here, and then you have a complete model. Nice clear instructions, I would say. Not much to mess about. So to sum it up, this is a very nice kit, I would say, for its age. It's a bit over 30 years old by now, and I have always been a fan of Scania. I have visited the museum and several times, and this is one of my absolute favorite trucks among their Scania program for all years. So I am actually looking forward to put this one together and see if I can make it look as good as I want it to be and that I remember it. The face of the truck grows on you. I thought when it came, I thought it was damn ugly, but now I think it's a very cool truck and it was very innovative for its time. So with that said, I hope you enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the future. Bye.